All right, class. As we dive into this lesson for Tuesday, April 14th, do not forget or lose sight of what we talked about yesterday in dealing with place value, okay, and how many, what the number has in the tens place and the ones place will help you determine how big it is, okay? And yesterday we talked about 1 less and 1 more, 10 less and 10 more, okay? And today we're bringing back our alligators, okay, our inequalities. And so you're going to see 2 different numbers. Okay, for example, in this, I'm going to give these 2 numbers, 43 and 21. Okay, now the knowledge that I have from yesterday tells me to look at the place value. Okay, I've got 4 10s and 3 1s over here, 2 10s and 1 1 over there. Okay, I know that this number has more 10s, and so this number is bigger. Okay, now my alligator is remember this rule, is always going to eat the bigger number. Okay, and so I'm going to open my alligator mouth towards the bigger number. Okay, now as we drawing alligator mouths, I don't believe is too bad for us. I think even before we left, you all have a good grasp on that. It's reading and completing a statement that goes with this inequality, okay? And so just like when you read a sentence, okay, like a regular reading sentence, you read from left to right, okay? And so I'm going to read this to make it make sense, all right? Now this sign right here, okay, open to the left is greater than, okay? And so if I was reading this, 43 is greater than 21. All right, now double check yourself. Remember, math is really good for, you can double check and make sure that you are correct. If I happen to say 43 is less than 21, if I just listen to that, 43 is less. No, 43 isn't less than 21. So 43 is greater than 21 just makes sense as we say it out loud. Okay, so you can have inequalities that are greater than or less than. Okay, maybe the bigger number's on this side. All right, if that was the case, okay, let's say it's 50 and 13. Okay, we would flip our inequality around there and it would be less than 13 is less than 50. Or we could also have an inequality, or I guess at this point it would be an equality, where the numbers are the same and we would put an equal sign in the middle, okay? If my numbers are like this, both numbers are the same, that would mean they are equal, okay? Don't forget one challenge that you might see, okay, and this all plays into the same thing, is instead of just a number, you might see a little statement, so or kind of a fact. And so you might see, going back to what we just talked about, okay, you might see 14 plus 1, and then on this side you might see 24. Okay, so I've got to figure out what is 14 plus 1. Okay, that's 15. So 15. All right, this side is still bigger. The alligator would still eat that. And if I was reading from left to right, 14 plus 1 is less than 24. Or I could even say 15. Okay, go ahead and solve that. 15 is less than 24. All right. Good luck with your inequalities. And again, let me know if you have any questions.